Hey friends, I'm showing you my garden. I just watered this over here. It was getting pretty dry and they kept saying, oh, we're gonna get rain, but the rain never come. Down there's my banana peppers. Look at my flower garden. It's so big, and I grew herbs and flowers and veggies all in the same bed. And that's looking a little disheveled. And I don't know why, but I've got some really nice size butternut squash on here. As you can see, I'll show you down there. There's one. I got about 6 or 7 of them on there. And this, I just need to cut that down. That is huge. And my cucumbers are doing good. This is, I think, really, to be quite honest with you, this is almost done. But I got a couple of them up here. I got one around this side down under here. I got a really huge one the other day. I must have just forgotten it. Put my beans up there. Got all my little beans. I'm just letting them get just a little bit bigger. I'm harvesting beans daily. Look, is that one big enough? No, I think I'll let him get a little bit bigger. And then I got these over here. All these beans in here. These are nice. They're growing amongst my nasturtiums. But beans grow very well. They're a good companion for nasturtiums, and of course vice versa. The beans give off nitrogen, and the nasturtiums thrive on that. And the nasturtiums, in return, keep the bugs away from the beans. Well, these nasturtiums are going to get fired because look at all the bugs eating that. They're supposed to keep the bugs away from these poor little guys. And I got more there. Look at them all in there. Look at, friends, the size of that scarlet runner bean. That thing is huge. I'm leaving them on there. There's a couple of them, and I'm leaving them on there, and I pick them this size. I pick them this size for fresh. And I'm leaving, see, there's another big one. Oh, where is he? Up in there. Right up in there. I leave those ones on there for seeds, because these are the scarlet runners, and they're huge seeds. So I pick a few of the beans. And then we've got, oh, several of them up there. See, I can't reach them up there. So the ones that are tall up there, those are going to be the seed pods. I'm just going to let them stay on there for the seeds. They're growing so fast, and look at my gourds. I had no idea these birdhouse gourds, look at them up there. I had no idea they'd do so good. I got another one up there. Big, and they're beautiful. And look at this one. Look at how gorgeous he is. Then I got another one over there. But this one's just magnificent. These did really good. And my husband had to put stakes up in there, real tall ones, because the heaviness of them, and then the last big storm that we had just about wiped them out. And I got my black beans here. And these I'm not picking. These you can have fresh or for shelling. And I'm going to keep those for shelling. And it's just loaded with them in there. And this is starving for water over here. These ones aren't the black beans. These are the tender greens. And I can pick these. I got quite a few of them. Then I got beans over here that I planted. This was where my peas were. And I planted it with some runner beans. So that, you know, next month I'll get another small round of beans out of there. These over here, I've been picking my onions. And these over here are my dragon tongue beans. And you'll see how pretty these are. Those are the ones I showed you yesterday. They're just gorgeous. And they grow fast. I picked them yesterday, so you probably won't see too many. There's one. There's a beautiful one. See how nice those are? I love that. They're like a cream color and purple. And there's my banana peppers. The bushes are doing really good. And believe it or not, I usually don't have the greatest luck growing banana peppers. Those are my white wonder cucumbers, but there's none in there this time. I picked them yesterday. I got all my herbs. I need to get them harvested. I got this nice yellow squash plants. They're doing really good. My tomato, oh look I had a tomato hornworm. And you know what? I gave it to the chickens. Because tomato hornworms, people are always scared of that stinger that's on the back of them, or what they think is a stinger. It's not a stinger. And they don't sting or they don't bite. They're totally harmless. But not to your plant. Look at. Well, he had a hell of a last meal, that's for sure. Because after that, he was done. Look at this thing is just loaded with tomatoes. These are doing so good. Beautiful. And they get red. They'll be bright red, and they'll have those dark green stripes in them. And they're just gorgeous. So, these over here are my Hadista shield figure beans. Let me put my basket up. And these are going to stay on the vine because these I'm strictly going to use for shelling. Now these you can also use them for fresh, but I'm going to use them for shelling because they're a real meaty bean. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at this one, and they get much bigger. You can see him in there. They'll get much bigger than that. And I got my cucumber plant that grew voluntarily in here, my white cucumber, all mixed and mingled. See the white wonders on there? See them starting? All mixed and mingled in here. Another beautiful. You can see, if I can get out there without breaking it. You can see the, oh, Rocky says hi. You can see the ridges in there, how big those beans are going to be. And I hope the ones, there's quite a few of you I gave some of them to. I hope they're doing well for you too. So let's go around this way. He's hollering for us. And look, friends. Look at how pretty that is. Look at the faces on these guys. There's a little spider in there. He's hollering. He says, I want some yummies. I've been giving them, I gave them goodies all this morning. They had a big bucket of goodies, and I gave them some grass and scraps and veggie scraps. And look here. You know what we could do? We could pick him off some of this kale, because that's pretty much what I grow it for. This is the chickie babies. See, I got a little bit there. Look at the jungle in here. This is the little girls' garden, and it's like a jungle. Oh, they're having fits. All right, ladies. Okay. Oh, he caught it. He's a good catch. Let's see here. I gotta. There we go. There you go. Look at that. They love that kale. I always give them kale and my Swiss chard because I don't eat either one, but I planted it just for them. Look at how beautiful he is. They're looking healthy, friends. All but 3 of them now are laying eggs. I got 3 more to go, and they'll start laying soon. Isn't he something? He's looking at me. Did you know that a chicken, believe it or not, can learn their name? Chickens are not dumb. They have the intelligence level of a 5-year-old child. Look, they laid nice eggs for me. Beautiful. And their coop, you can see, I keep it nice and clean because a clean coop makes happy chickens. I got another egg in there. I gotta go around the other side again. One lonely egg. There we go. And that over there is looking real good. We gotta get our basket. He's hollering for more. You notice I was over there and he didn't crow at all. And now I go away and he starts crowing because he wants more goodies. And I'll pick him some more goodies when I'm done. Look at how beautiful this tomato plant is. And the tomatoes on it. And then all my pretty sunflowers. There's just tons of them. Look at them all. They're beautiful. And I'm going to save all the little seeds for the chickens. They'll love that. These are just simply gorgeous. And this sure is looking good over here. My tomato plants are huge. My trellis is doing wonderful up there. We had to brace that up with sticks too. And I think next year we're just gonna get the cattle panels and use them. But anyway, the tomatoes are doing good. This is absolutely loaded in here with tomatoes. Look at the size of it. It is like the size of my hand in there. You can't see it. Here's another one. This one is huge. It's like, look how big that's, like the size of my hand. These are doing wonderful. And there's one of my Armenian cucumbers growing. They're beautiful. And I got more over here. Got another one down there that's probably pretty close to getting ready to be picked. They're beautiful though, and they taste just fantastic. And my squash, it's still hanging in there. I did battle some squash vine borers, but I think I cured it. I think I got them, because look at how beautiful and green this plant is. See, they are nice and green. Now I got a little powdery mildew, but that's easy fix. The squash vine borer wasn't, and I literally did surgery. I opened it up and dug them out. Look at up here. Look at the beans hanging up here. Just tons of them. I got another cucumber right there coming on. This is so fun. I'll tell you what, there's nothing more peaceful than a garden. It just cleans your mind, cleans your soul. It's just wonderful. And I got a few cucumbers in there, but I think for the most part I got most of them out yesterday. So I think they're pretty good. And I harvested zucchini and squash yesterday as well. Looking on here to make sure there's see if I have some over here that are ready. Which I doubt. Nope. See, this has got powdery mildew real bad, but these here are almost done. He hasn't produced anything in a while. So I'm thinking this is pretty much done. But the one on this side, oh, there's a little one. I remember when I was a little girl, and here's one. Wait till you see the size of that one. He's nice. Nice size. When I was little, my grandfather used to have a huge garden. It was just amazing, the garden he had. And he'd always gather us grandkids up, and we'd go out to the garden with the salt shaker, and he had the water spigot right next to the garden. And we'd graze in Grandpa's garden. Those are good. I have a couple zucchini down in there. I don't know if these sunflowers are gonna bloom. I don't know if I planted them too late or what I did, but look at there. That plant is just huge. I got some squash on it. I got some starting down in there. They're doing okay. I lost a few of them to the squash vine borer, but I was able to salvage a few. And this one's just enormous. But I think I might lose him too. But he's got, oh, there's a big one down here. I just love Rocky. I don't know if you can see this in here or not. It's right down there. I'm just gonna snip it and grab it. That's a beautiful little patty pan. See? Pretty patty pan. Nice size one. That's how I like them, that size. They're good that size. He knows I'm over here by the kale, and he wants some of it. But I'm checking around in here to see if I got any more. that can be picked, and I don't see any more that can be picked. The cabbage is doing wonderful. Look at the nice big heads it's producing. Big heads, big beautiful heads of cabbage. When I'm all done, I'll give Rocky some of that kale. He'll love it. And look at what I missed, the big yellow squash. Oh, there's two of them there. All right, we better check through here. I think there might be some in here. There is. There's one right down in there. I'm gonna get them. It's a nice one, friends. I love them that size. They're perfect. So that's what I got so far for harvest. And I'm not picking any beans, so looks like this might be it. I got tomatoes doing good over there. I had pepper plants in there, but I don't do well with pepper plants. I don't know why. I have trouble growing peppers, probably because like down here, that's tomato wrapped up in the pepper plant. And look, there's a ripe cherry tomato. Oh, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna eat that. Those are good. I love cherry tomatoes. Look at all of them in there. Just loaded. Beautiful. Yeah, see this poor pitiful pepper plant? You know what? I guess I better just admit it while I can. I can't grow peppers. But look at these gorgeous tomatoes. Look at the size of these on here. They're just big and they are beautiful. And there's a pepper plant. Nothing. But the tomatoes, I can grow tomatoes. This is the crookneck squash plants. These are doing real good. You pretty much don't have to worry about squash vine borers with these because they really don't care for them. It's not their favorite thing. Their favorite is zucchini, yellow and green zucchini, and that is what they like. And look at, I got little nymphs on there, but you know what? People worry about the squash bugs. The squash bugs, they're not what kills your plant. The squash vine borer kills your plant. We'll check and see if there's any. Oh, I picked most of my onions out of there. We'll check here and see if there's any cherry tomatoes ready. I come out yesterday because we had to stake this plant up because it just started to collapse on us. And I picked quite a few out of there. And of course I ate them. And you know what? We'll give them a cucumber. We'll give them a couple cucumbers and some kale. But I like to break them so that they can get to the inside. Then I'll cut them with my cutters. Look, they're waiting. They know they get spoiled. I just cut them in half for them. go, guys. There you go. There, friends, you can see the porch that we redid. And it looks good. We just got a couple low spots that we got to fill in. Right in through here and then up over in there. And it'll be good. And it's nice. And I love it. Okay, friends. I'm just roasting from being out here. Whew. I'm going to go in. I'm going to wash up my produce. And I'm going to take a shower. And I'm done for the day. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.